The very last thing before we go tonight, the woman we are remembering in her own words. Aretha Franklin was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, yet she never missed a chance to talk about the gospel music that got to her first, and singers like the great gospel singer Clara Ward that were a huge influence. In later years, Aretha was a walking event, an icon, and of course a treasure. She survived a lot of health scares, and she gave fewer interviews when her life took a more reclusive turn. I was honored to sit with her here in New York back in 2012 for what became our final conversation.
I had no idea for the longest time that I could sing. Clara Ward, who was one of my mentors along with my dad, came to our church, the New Bethel Baptist Church out in Detroit, and she sung. We used to have programs after the service in the morning, and she sung, and I knew that was what I wanted to do. I said, that's what I want to do. After hearing her, and she tore up the church.
Does the act of singing make you feel closer to God?
Of course, yes. When I'm singing gospel and other things, it depends on what I'm singing.
Tell me what Amazing Grace means to you.
Amazing Grace is just that, His amazing grace. It has brought me a long way. And my God, I would never have dreamed that I would sing for Prince Charles and the Queen Mum and meeting Lady Di in the receiving line over in London. And 20 Grammys later, the National Medal of the Arts, my God, and the Congressional Medal. Who would have thought it?
Do you allow yourself time and deep enough thought to realize and take stock in how many people's lives you've changed, how many lives you've made better by giving us that soundtrack?
You know, people talk to me when in concert, and they come up and shake hands, and sometimes they ask for an autograph. Sometimes they just want to say a little something. They don't always want an autograph. And it is amazing to find what it is singers do for people, and I've thought about that. What is it exactly that singers do for people? And it's amazing.
You're kind of their driver, their pastor, their bartender, their nurse practitioner, their doctor. You play a number of roles in people's lives.
Well, we all play a role. We just play it in different ways. We're all a part of the whole. We just play it in different ways.
But what a role she played in our lives. Think of it this way. We are all able to say tonight that we lived in the time of Aretha Franklin, gone today at the age of 76. That is our broadcast for a Thursday night. Thank you so very much for being here with us. Good night from NBC News headquarters here in New York.